Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm Cactus, and this is West of Loathing. This is a game that I've wanted to play for a very, very long time. And now, finally, after the long wait of me getting over sickness and then, the holidays and all of that, now we can finally sit back down to streaming once again. And you're probably wondering, if you're coming here from the SMC4 playthrough, I don't have a desire to go back to that right now. I might go back to it, similar to how I might go back to Fire Emblem Revelations one day. But, for now, I'm burnt out on the game. So, we're going to continue here. But with all that said, I'm rambling enough. Let's hop into a game that I've always wanted to play for forever ago. New game. Wanted for patronizing. So where did my cursor better? No. Does the cursor? No, the cursor doesn't show up. Reward 1,000 meat Jim Simmons. Oh, Lloyd Moyer, Nora Roosevelt. What should I name him? What's a Western sounding name? Cactus, Dick Road. Hubert. Carolosa. Oh, Carolosa. Gotta increase our bounty, guys. Come on. Just call it a... Alright. Let's play. Place Terralosa. We're ready to get going, are you? Yeah! Yeah! Send her out! I have the strangest dream. I was choosing a character. Snake oil. Snake oilers rely on their mocks and Chut's paw of tamed snakes and their fearless extract potent oils from those snakes. Their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You heard snake oilers. They're doing really well out in the west since the cows came home. Nobody else needs potions to help them in these dark days. Also out west, where there's also the best snakes live. On second thought. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing. The Beanslinger is a mystical master of brawl. heard of a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home? Due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Cowpunchers solve their problems with their fists, whether shaking them and disagreeing on a feller, or a disreputable saloon using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You heard that cowpunchers are deemed out west since the cows came home. Or in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason that cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. I'll be a snake oiler. My room. This weird poster appeared one night. Goodbye, bed. Read the spine of your books, the treasure of town Mom gave you a few days ago. Can I use a controller in this? I can. The Adventure of the Skeleton Jungle. Love that one. Clay Swift and the Curse of the Forbidden Castle. Marge Swift and the Curse of the Zombie Tower. The Treasure of the Crucified Citadel. Oh hey, this might come in handy. Walking Stupid. The Adventure of the Ancient Gulch. Trouble of Forbidden Canyon. Philip Jones and the Dark Cellar. Escape from the Dark House. Rufus liked that one as much as I did. And Mabamsa. The Trouble of Witch Hospital. Mom gave me this a few years ago. The Miracle of Grizzly Bridge. I read that one 10 times. Mark Swift, The Double Bewitched Person. Brown Roy, The Trouble of the Cursed Outhouse. Clyde Danger, The Curse of the Vampire Basement. Liddy Swift, The Trouble of the Zombie Cave. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. Secret of the Dark Outhouse. The Miracle of the Witch Graveyard. Opal Smith, The Incident of Vampire Canyon. The Journey of the Forgotten Mind. The Roy Drew Mystery in the Cabot Warehouse. Pearl Bobbsey, The Incident of the Terrible Graveyard. The Occurrence of the Haunted Mine. The Journey of the Forbidden Bridge. The Virginia Harding, The Mystery of the Skeleton Outhouse. The Verse of Bobbsey and Vincent Carbet Prison. Either Smith or Early Citadel. Trouble in the Forbidden Mansion. Victory Jones and the Incident of the Cabot Castle. Escape from the Monster House. Earl Smith in the Ancient House. Earl Escape from the Butcher's Cave. Robert Swift in Troubles. Leon Bobbsey, Forbidden Mansion. Johnny Swift. Okay. Are these just like words scrambled together? Pulling the needle away from the cylinder, show the handle away. You comb your hair the one last time. You gained one experience. Progress towards the next skill level up. Hey Russell, how you doing? Ow! Okay. Have some music. Hey Russell, how you doing? Ow! I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Ow! You grab a cricket from the cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open the bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch it from the door Russell's cage. He winks and caws at you one last time, and flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Truly gritty, the higher and the tougher you'll be. Okay. Oh, new No. Combat grid on. Grid mode. Oh god, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Save inventory options, colorblind mode. Yeah, you never know because it's all in black to white. Fuck. You'll never know. What am I snack firewood? Again, XP. Art really puts the hearth in home. Nothing like a hat rack today. Gonna miss Mom's cooking. Mom's pie safe. Keeps all of her pies safe. You'll miss meals with your family. Pick up your brother's weird books and flip through the corpse of Agamorosas and Rotorum. I wonder why you have it. He's talking about. Pick up your brother's weird books and flip through it. Tracticus, Lugurus, Philosophus. What a weird kid. You pick up another one of your brother's weird books, and Uber Einst Unza. No wonder he never knew what he was talking about. It's so tidy. Covered up with his weird diagrams and charts. This is new, but what's new about it? One of your kid brother's puzzles, fiddle with it. Your brother had already had most of it solved, but you'd figured out the last couple moves. This book tells you about the renegade sheriff who was up in really bad walking. Like stupid walking as an option. He accidentally dropped the book in a room and stepping on 30 minutes trying to pick it up. No time to screw around in the wood this time. Wait, what did... Hold on, what did stupid walking do? Some of them aren't even really walks. Okay. Okay. Okay then. No time to screw around in the woods, time to head west. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you go, I've got a present. A present? Yep, it's a book wandered from Crimbo. I know it's early, but... What about picking locks? Oh boy, the one about... That's a survival? Oh boy. That's the one. Enjoy. Desert eating and drinking. Please be careful out and write us a letter if you can. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Your father more thoroughly jabs the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. Lips quiver a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's briefcase full of snakes. You got an item briefcase full of snakes. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Make sure to say goodbye to your mother. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervously. He's pretty good at looking nervous. You hand him a puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus, time to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west? West, anyway. You read the papers, Rufus. The people out west are in trouble. They need help getting all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. There's a 60% chance that people would go west get killed within a year. And a statistic from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad, and don't worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I think you'll be dead by Crimbo. Miss you, Rufus. Okay. You got a needle in a haystack. West of Loathing, hitching a ride across the desert. Director, Zach Johnson. Cinematographer, Victor Thompson. Film editor, Kevin Simmons. Dialect coach, Riff Connor. Stunt coordinator, Wes Cleveland. Key grip, Chris Moyer. Boom operator, Ryan Eric. 200 miles later, dirt water. Well, bad news is that you fell off the cart and got knocked out for a couple hours. And I have no ride, no meat, no prospects. Good news is you're in town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Good. I said, beg your pardon, mister. Yikes. Oof. Ow. A piece of broken board. Sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." As you walk into a saloon, the crazy-eyed sitter on the left, and the door shrieks and waves a hand and gets your attention. "Hey, where's your hat, doggone it?" "Well, you can't drink without a hat. Dain't proper." He points to take a hat box next to the door. "You look at that hat and find a battered derby. Looks like something to wear." A floppy derby. "Now grab that and put it on." Thanks, sir. Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, somewhat twitchy nod. "Say, feller." "Yeah? You heading west?" "You heading west? If you find you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know." Well, no pressure." It's a platoon. People spit in it, and without even having to look, it's absolutely disgusting. Nope, you decide to take it back from the horrible stink bucket. Nope. Yeah, it's all spit. Regular spit. Gross tobacco spit. Chewing gum. It looks like a few teeth and it was disgusting. The smell. Even the distance, there's a horrible smell. Look closer. You're now on your hands and knees peering into the filth, and it's crushed its spittoon. I don't understand what's wrong with you. Wait, there's something shining at the bottom. Get it. You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even though you're touching it, you can feel the grossness in the air. Like greasy fog enveloping a stink brass horror. It smells like vomit through the mosquito of barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes like a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes are starting to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out in the devil's curtain and slowly taking a risk, splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten a ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations, you've got a nasty ring. So you're playing poker, at least trying to keep At least trying to. They keep going back and forth, their hands in how to play poker. The cards in their deck and biting their lips and concentrating really hard. Well, good luck, you'd say. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While waiting, the sign tapped back while rewarding, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." Bartender finally notices you. "Howdy, cowboy." "Howdy, barkeep. Name's Tara. What brings you at a little backwater?" "Oh, usual. I came out west looking for fortune. Not having much luck so far. Any work around these parts?" "Fortunately, Boring Springs is all the people here and their jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad up in Dirtwater." "Railroad?" "The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. From back east, they're trying to make a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing it." "And they're hiring?" "Oh, I'd reckon at least hiring for anything. Another big company, that is." "That's about Dirtwater." "Dirtwater? Dirtwater's interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not far enough west that it's been burned and ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there." She pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. "Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself." "You mentioned errands?" "Yeah, this Forsaken Burg is always falling apart, one way or another. The hustler is always needing help since he hurt his leg, and the no-account sheriff would certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him." "Anything else?" "Well, I got a problem. A goblin loose in the basement, cowpoking from the gulch. Didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin." "Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement for you. Oh, and you'll need this." "Howdy there, I'm Tara." "Howdy, Tara. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What are you doing?" "I'm a town hostler." "I don't know what that is." "I'm a town horse selling guy." "Gotcha. How's work going out?" "Oh, horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming. Nice." "No, I mean the horse keeps running away. I haven't sold one in ages." Oh, why are you drinking instead?" "Yep, me drinking here, watching the horses. Probably gonna keep escaping. It's one of those vicious cycles." "Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left?" One kind of boring one. It's 4 legs, back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show you it." The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. Should probably leave him alone. Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back. Job well done. Gain 3 XP. You left spores everywhere, though. You hit them down. What's the Fergus said? Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, they wouldn't be happy looking for work, would you? Matter of fact, I am. It's great, 'cause I have some. There's a gang of hoodlums in here that call themselves the frickin' gang. Last time I arrested one of them, I busted him out and took him to the cell door with him. Well, it ain't much good without a door, and I need somebody tough and smart or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, 'cause I'm sending a deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got the deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town. Maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do except drink. Here, let me write down a frickin' gang's hideout for you. Makes a little note on your map. Discover the new map location, the frickin' gang's hideout. I recovered a mug. Wait. Is there extra stuff back here? Naked Man, Mike Bernstein, 420 me. Help wanted. A poster artist. Help a person in the marshal's office. Steven. Step right up, brand names and trades of the game. Seriously doubt that his name is Braid. Howdy, Braid. What you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading the looks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And I'm cunning a stickler that brings to the rattlesnake eyes. Well, that's no adventurous soul would take for the silver pocket watch. Get lost. Approach the weird cactus hybrid man. He smells at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. My name's Bill, Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much of the cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me it wouldn't happen, but I didn't listen. And that's what they call you, Cactus Bill? No, it's just 'cause it's coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part lets me keep him pretty drunk most time. I guess it might be boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read, you know. I happen with newspaper, would you? Give him the newspaper. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see what I can do to return the favor. Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse. The ore mine. It's yours if you get it. I'm sure it'll be useful for it. Behind the outhouse of the Oreo mine? Got it. Thanks, Bill. But don't mention it now. If you could just kind of stick that newspaper in my face before you leave. Oh, not allowed in Topeka. Some loose stirts. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Heck yeah, I'm all kinds of. For instance, I bet mine in the mountains longer at Hoppendale. Sandpaper can count the stars. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day's a hustling. I tell you the truth, though, I'm pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for the completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes. Please, thank you. Please, go fetch that myself, except I'm injury. I'll give you 300 meat. Find each of them. How many are there? 3 here. Let me see the map. I'm pretty sure they want to run in the same places. Why these places? I think they lack the environment and thematically appropriate. Here, you find one to feed him these oats. They should send him back here. A bag of homing oats. Okay. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. I got a needle. Go back to the guy over here. Be careful now. That flicker of the flicker's gain interpreted. Look out here, taking a nap. Just shoot him. That doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. You want to do that? Yeah. Really? You're just gonna go gun down a hapless sleeping man in cold blood? Cold is the only blood I have. Shoot him. He's just a kid! Everybody dies. Pull the trigger. Dang, partner. The frickin' boy's dozing in the bathtub. Drown him. Push his head under the water and hold him until he stops struggling. At least he died warm. Rub-a-dub-dub. Cautiously approach the flicker again. It's pretty engrossed in their poker game. It doesn't actually require that much attention. You hide behind the barrel and eavesdrop on the conversation for a while. One of them, the eye patch, is quiet, and you gather his name is Snipe. Squirrely wanted his brother Wimpy. What do you play here? Yeah, shoot him in the back. Draw your pistol and execute one of them with the eye patch. His brother screams and jumps behind the barrel and starts firing at you wildly. This shouldn't take long. Leaders of the Ficker Gang are dead in your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you. Not sure how your mother would feel. Sheriff's jail cell. Rub-a-dub-dub. I see the Ficker Gang's gone up and stopped your breathing. Did you rescue the cell door? You have the sheriff's door in hand. It hangs in the back of its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This prison's cell 4 times more secure. Are there any Ficker boys left to round up? Nope. Ain't all been bothering this town anymore. Well, now that's right a load off my mind. Looks like I owe you a reward. Produces a bag of meat. Got another little task for you if you got some time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted up a lock on this took the door. Gonna need a lock. At least it looks more celly. BS horsey. And then it's gonna inlet and blows up. Picking locks, going back. Yeah, you got the shovel where the meats. This mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. A poster on the wall reads, Level 1, Blasting Cap Storage. Level 2, Pluggers, both kinds. Oh. Level 3, Tools. This is the cargo elevator. 1. Got that inner plunger. Hey, got a crowbar. Find your instincts for self-preservation. Looked up the plunger and strung it in the fair distance away. Press the plunger and nothing happens. You get a plug the blasting pad. Boom! Hey there, girl, you're gonna be okay, friend. Winnie. The horse shies away from you. In this case, it's more like a crippling, introverted sway from you. Come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. It ain't a poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Pat her on the nose. Reach out and pat her on the nose. The horse steps further back in the shadow. Oh, come on. Get a handful of oats in the bag. Here you go, yum yum. She settles and look, fine, okay, see? You take a handful of the bag and toss it in your mouth. Ugh, roughest and blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten, but better than dry cat food, don't ask. Smile and show your horse it's fine. Realize you're unconsciously turned around walking towards. She's that powerful. The horse looks like you rarely re-entered a cheerful way. See, perfectly fine. Thousand Snake Gulch. Grab a shiny rock. Before we do any of that. Took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Tara. I knew I would stand up for that the moment I walked in. Reaches under and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. At least I can do for the way of thanks. Find these mugs. My, much obliged. You tip your hat to the bartender. Who's the lady drinking whiskey in a beer mug? Oh, she's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. Real tough broad. I ain't recommend you past her. Why's that? Lost her whole family in the cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy. Who's gonna be searching for a spittoon in their teeth if you don't leave me in peace? Okay, bye-bye then. Pete noticed a shiny rock and got carrying and his wild eyes light up. That's my shiny rock you got there, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. Thank you kindly. Sure. He squats and points the unfurled meat in his carrying. You ain't seen someone got that much for an unfurled ore, stranger. I'll buy it off you for 30, 74, 73 meat. Now please doing business with you. Pete's eyes narrow and the gears in his head start to click. He fixes on his gaze on the tick of your eyelid and sees more pronounced. Listen, kid. All this stuff ain't been for buying. You've been spending time underground, ain't you? Well, listen to old Pete's advice. Stay out of the ore hole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down there, 14th level. Ain't worth messing with for old feller. Wants to keep his eyes if you catch my meeting. Not sure I do, but thanks. Oh, there was that thing over there. I gotta go dig up. Thousand Snake Gulch. Not that sleepy. Check it. Oh, they're quick. There's a lot of damage, too. One spoon capacity. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, right? Don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes. Colin looked at the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed with a glassy, thousand-year stare, and the other one's revolving madly in the socket like he's thinking and trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks like he's calming down a little bit. He knows you're clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Pat his nose. Carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. But he seems to recognize you're not going to eat his eyes. It's like a soul out, whatever madness is bouncing around in his skull. That's a good boy. No. Hey, hungry boy? Got a little treat for you. You feed the crazy horse the homing oats. He gallops away in a winning, hopefully he's headed home. His 12th dimension. I'll have to walk all the way over there. Get him to put the map quickly. I found Zephaniah Boring, 1806 to 1885. He actually was a really interesting guy. Benjamin Crockett. He showed up way too early. Oh. Let's forget my fucking shit. How much XP do I have? Unspent XP. This guy just wouldn't stay put. Oh, ghost horse. Pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. Hello there, I'm a friend, okay? A little strange. How did you opening your mouth? Pat the horse's nose, which is oddly very cold. If you're gonna ride here, you wouldn't want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her nose again. Yep, still cold. Or pat her nose again. Yep, still cold. You get the idea. Feed her the oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. Hold out a handful of oats, of course, but she just kind of sort of stares at you. Please don't look at me like that. Snort. Try oats again. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky, but I guess I'll put some bone meal on them. I don't have anything in handy. Bones to grave dirt? Is that it? Yes? Weird. Okay. Some grave dirt for the oats. Timothy Corsair, devoted husband. Elizabeth Cormier, beloved daughter. A baby. So there's something in the mine. Wave of nausea hits you like the slide of a heavy lid from the chest. Inside there's a hat. It looks evil, but not in the abstract way. It has eyes. It looks as his eyes about to murder. It has teeth, which look like the teeth of an animal. And those who would murder animals, if they understood the concept of murder, put it on. You have a sense of foreboding. How do you tell if this is a bad idea? It's me. I'm telling you this is a bad idea. Put this on. You aren't able to take it off. This will be much harder for you. It will be tough as your life in the game. It will greatly increased. If you catch my meaning. I do not want this. You spotted my hiding dynamite mine. Thanks for sending him back. Sure thing. Looks like the pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating local wheat again, wasn't he? That's all of them. I can't think of enough. Here's a little extra for you. Afternoon, sir. What can I do you for? You said something about an injury. Yeah, I busted my knee with a muckle in the showroom. Don't ask, it's embarrassing. I was going to get Doc Alice to have me look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself off. Said she wouldn't talk to anybody except Nurse Whiskey. So the actual name Nurser. Pretty sure it's just been sarcastic. Spooky pale one. Good choice. I'll be 1,000 meat. If you like that sort of thing, I'll start to do 1,000 meat. That sort of thing. You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff? I don't want to get into the particulars. Let's just say she's a certain tone. Oh, serious. Whisker delivery for Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite. Linda to leave. Didn't show her makes house calls. Oh, hold on. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me the whiskeys you promised me. Doc Alice looks at about in her 50s. Her graying and her face is lined with her eyes, been clear and sharp as the bloodshot. She holds out her hand, whiskey stat. She cracks open a bottle of whiskey and fills a small flask, takes it out of her pocket, and puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging it onto the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Sure, if you want to. Nothing's really going to do much good with this doom-forsaken hellhole. You should try to be less cheerful, Doc. Survey the books, the Alice shelf, all medical textbooks, except a few. The book tells you a story of legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat stretched to the hidden scents, or the extruded scents, the western desert, the old Crawhead name, the curly Butterfield. This book's pure as but the Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find the reasons that drinking alcohol is bad, so it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction, at least for some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendicitis. Leaf through the goblinoid tongues that you start flipping through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but eventually you get engrossed, and by the time the blurfs past the blurf goblin word for the hour. Learn how to speak goblin, sort of. Stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. I'll take the ghost one. Give her a name. Spectre. Should you name your horse Spectre? Yeah. Alright, Spectre the Horse. It's a nice ring to it. Woo! Woo! So on the graves in the cemetery. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters to herself with her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. Barker and center was cows. Cows, right? I don't know those things, but they ain't cows now anymore. What happened? It was raided. See, Ma and Pa used to be a ranch cattle before. Well, before they came home, Pa didn't make it. But Ma and I managed to rebuild. We repatched the pigs instead. She left me in the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess passing the herd sniffled, and there used to be a cow ranch. An attack a couple of days ago happened so fast I didn't even know I'd have time for my rifle out of the gun safe. Cow smashed up in front of the door, and fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes, just like that. What did you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire. I saw Tim trampled up right in front of me. She drains her glass. I didn't want to talk about it no more. Sorry. She refills her mug and a bottle in the bar. Doesn't reply. What will we do now? Head west, suppose. Nothing to keep you here. No desire to stay, and I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It's Ma's rifle. Ain't got it left in nobody. Where is it? Left her at the ranch, like the damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. All the water in the troughs has been boiled away. Susie's ranch has been burned to the ground. Someone behind the door is making some pretty awful noises. Go through anyway. Looks angry, you're not gonna make it a bad safe without dealing with it. Grab Susie's gun. These pies were not safe. Darn right. Found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up in tears. They hand her the rifle. She roughly scrubs the sleeve across for the spill over. Thanks, stranger. Didn't catch your name. I'm Tara. Thanks, Tara. I can't really say what it means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, looks back at you, and she sighs. Well, that's enough wallow and misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along with you to head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Oh. Not able to get the lock because I killed the guy. Oh well. Hold up a minute. I think I'm all good for the starter town now. Alright then, you're properly horsed up and ready to start a new life west. All you need now is a partner, somebody to share the trail with, somebody you can rely on emotionally in combat. I'll take Susie. Pop back in the saloon to collect Susie. Hit the trail. You consult the Southwest map and the hostler gave you. Only lists 2 things in the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's Westmont Camp. Head for Dirtwater. Day 1, first day of the rest of your life. Morning, feller, or afternoon, or whatever. Room for rent, inquire within. Expecting wines to approach, come remain. She and whisper in gratitude. What's up, Susie? I'd like to check out some of the ranches in the new park. See how bad the cow town can get. Alright. Do you know some? Not a great deal, but I roughly know where a few are, or at least where, I guess, where I haven't seen. There's one on the far right here. Did I forget about anything? Not very good at this job. The old man stares at the distance, listening to the piano. Doesn't react to you at all. The spittoon is a sort of brass bucket of spit instead of a spitting on the floor because the spitting all an option inside it. I guess I'd say despite knowing they're pretty intimately familiar with the spittoons already, sicko. Expect it. Look at the jewel spoon. Well, saloons go. Actually, the glass, the window is more like 2 kinds of drink. A poker room isn't a cockfighting pit, but the spittoon is still a spittoon. Rancid tobacco spit and the fancy rancid tobacco spit. Expect it. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You know the bucket down the next brass filth bucket, and they're probably never going to be clean, the epitaph, because you are near the desert and the ambient humidity is pretty low. Enough for the spit to evaporate nearly quickly enough as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because if it's the only water part, spit, and evaporates, and the brass bucket is now full with the rest of spit and toxins, filth that don't evaporate. Several years' worth of distilled and concentrated until the consistency is molasses. Ugh. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts in this platoon anymore because they bounced. Search it. You're about to put your hand in the bucket, but for the color of the viscous maple syrup, except it isn't maple syrup, it's flavored inside the mouths of people chewing cigs and smoking other brush their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. You feel like putting your hand in a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of the tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like it ran over the skunk in the week and set it on fire. Looks like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You find something in the filthy cover of the porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that made a great heirloom for your children, assuming you'll ever have any. That gal doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. Engrossing conversation, maybe. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town, and welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, my name's Tara. Glad you know it, Tara. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do you for? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Saw a sign out front advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house. Plenty of room for you and your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella. He paid a month in advance right before planning to get himself killed by bandits. You should see the decent sort of rooms yourself if you want. Rents? Wow, great. Need any help with anything? Well, if you're in a handy with mechanical type stuff, there's gone wrong player's piano. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's supposed not to sound like that. That's what I can do. Thanks. I'd poke around myself, but I lost the key. It's suddenly taking a strange turn. Who's the old man by the piano? Oh, it's old Elsbeth, a tragic fellow who's been writing a poet and came to sell stories, but nobody's were buying. Too weird of his stories. Fantastical, like. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much now, anyway. He had to get a normal work and make ends meet. He'd passed well a prospector until one day he lost his mind. He lost his mind in the mind. You what now? You know what I mean, Em. You know what I'm saying. Something like he can't stop telling his weird tales made him stop talking near completely. Come to that, he just stands there at the piano nowadays. Can't seem to calm down as long as he doesn't make a trouble. I don't mind too much. I feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. I'm too busy watching just to pay attention. Yeah. Shelf full of bottled ingredients, boxes of slop pulper. Hey, what are you doing here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were looking around. So you noisy type, eh? I prefer it adventurous. It happens, and it's something you can do me for. I'm out of saltpeter. I need someone to go pick it up some more for me. Saltpeter? Isn't that just used to make gunpowder? Oh, and other things. Look at the chefs here. Me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Best military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder? Shut up! Nearest one to Fort Cowardice. Fort Cowardice. And keep me a little in green jars. Cheap marks up the fort on your map. See, I'm running over darts. Pick the lock, open the hatch, check the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong. Giving all this picking and springing and flinging noises out of the gears and stuff. It's pretty complicated. Pair of threes, hearts is the same hand of three aces, but equivalent to a pair of fours. 2 fours and a hearts cancel out the 2 armed kings of the diamonds, the worth of the same pair of cross-eyed kings. Jackals and wilds unless they complement a pair of sevens. 4s and 7s are accompanied by a pair of 7s. Deuces are wild, and 6s and spades are double wild. 4 kings and diamonds, 2-eyed. Kings and a count as a flash. Cross-eyed queens are higher than 3, 2 hearts. The royal straight beats the Tennessee straight. 7 wilds unless accompanied by the jack of hearts. 2 pair of 7s against the 4 deuces. Can't be the same kind of pair of 1-handed kings. 13 wilds unless accompanied by 2 hearts. Any player spitting anything other than platoon immediately discard aces and hearts. And a player holding a jack of heart must draw a hand. Okay. Sit down at the poker table and the dealer emerges. Somewhere in the back, next to a lady who introduces herself. Hey, up. Nice. Hello there, welcome to Dirtwater. Oh. Okay. Disposable binoculars. Used to discover a new map location if you can find a high enough vantage point. Letter from the editor, the woman in Wyoming, held an amazing idea. Would have shot somebody 3 times instead of just once. Gives a fan the hammer in combat so quickly. Use 3 range tags. Full try list of hottest and poisons. Pass skill to multiply the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. Using these menus. Big cabinet to lock post office boxes. One of those fancy new telegram machines. I'm Tara. Nope. Darn. Alright, let's have it. You write down a quick note for Rufus letting him know that you've been up to. That you're okay. That'll be prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Are you the sheriff here? No, we don't actually have a sheriff. For the sheriff. Could I be the sheriff, maybe? Do you have law enforcement experience? Or not really? Have you been a sheriff in school? No. Do you have any existing relationships with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with the local ordinance? Or do you ever live here? No. What makes you think that Tarnation thinks you're qualified to be a sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you could mosey on into town to become a sheriff on your first day? Well, you put it like that. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist looking at the kid wanders in here thinking the most important tenderfoot ever strap an iron, I wouldn't need a dead-eye jerking job. Sorry. It's okay. Like I said, it happens all the time. Often help. Sure, if you got any good guns. There is somebody need some justice want posters in the back. Sells over yonder. Small ghostly. Oh, that's cute. Not a lot available past this point. A ghostly translucent bandit on a ghostly translucent white horse rides up to the points with his ghostly translucent rifle at you, demanding all your ghostly translucent valuables. I mean, it doesn't actually specify that your valuables should be the ghostly and translucent, but doesn't seem to be any use to the regular ones. Fight him. As you dismount and approach the horse of the bandits, hold up here, you hear the voice. What was that? Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky, like the full French is. Sneaky's my middle name. Wait, really? Yeah, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. And the sound of it, sitting in the doghouse, committing an angry dog. What are your options? Bring them on! Can I go around the side? Nope. Found a crate lying on the side of the trail, littered with loose, and fell off in the back of the cart, LTD. Stretched on the side. Seems a bit on the nose, but hey, free stuff's free stuff. Finish up yourself a meager but free contents. Got a needle. Weird cloud-shaped stain on the wall. Blackened beans. Oh, got a diary. Pull the string, the doll's eyes rolled back into its head, mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Tara. Hi, Tara. It's nice. Do you want to play with me? Let's play. Hooray, Mary used to play with me all the time, but didn't finish our tea party. Of course, she went away. Will you help me finish? Surely. Hooray, this game is almost over. Mary did a good job. Doll's eyes roll back and forward. Go downstairs and get me a cup. Do you really know the magic word? Make the cow let you know his secret room? Oh, what is it? Magic word is peanut butter. Doll goes silent. Got it, peanut butter. First page says in a little girl's handwriting, "This is a diary of Mary Stearns." The AI in diary is crossed out with IA written above them, and the diary starts out with the typical kid stuff. You flip until they notice the writing getting shakier. Find a doll under the cactus out back. It told me to hear in Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe that she talks, but did save a big imagination. Grace says the cows are going to get us, but Papa says it'll be okay because they've never went to a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play your tea party with her. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away, but Mama said we couldn't find Effie and Papa. She's been gone such a long time, but I couldn't cross, but Mama won't let him because I think she'll be back. Papa said she's only 11. How far could she have gone? Mama started crying again. Don't want to play a tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out for 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Oh, cries so much I can't even tell her, him, and Effie are helping the cows come away. Doesn't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing a tea party again, but she says I gotta. If I don't want the cows, we'll eat all three of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I'm gonna play by myself. That's the last entry. Peanut butter. Atop the sinister-looking altar is this copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Take the goblet. Sure, why not? You carefully pour the blood of Goblin in Grace's mouth. Ah, Grace leaps out in the toy box, laughing maniacally, and climbs the ranch house ruined chimney. She now turns towards you. See you soon. She leaps into the ground behind the house and scampers off to northwest. That's probably fine. Soft fading embers that glint from you below your nose. Wingfish prize. You got a toilet pistol. There a groaning noise and a short distance away to investigate. The cowpoke sitting on a rock. Benton seems incorrect. What happened? Dang horse threw a rod and fell off. Thanks to busted one of my dancing. Give him a ride back to Fairwalk. You helping the guy back? Of course, give him a lift back to town. He's kind of a stranger. I'd say I owe you one, but it seems doubtful we'll ever meet again. No problem. Generally see a solitary skeleton tripping along the northwest. I don't seem to have noticed you or anyone else. Fight him. Dangerous spider. Oof. Fly off the boards with a crowbar. The store has 15 deadbolts on it with a note tackle and says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even if you open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a giant spider, it is even sign hardly expected to be serious. Okay. Hanging on the other side of the big pile of junk. Again, maybe you should get more legs to be able to pick up your way through it. In the other hole. Horrible skittering noise followed by the scream. The foul more horrible skittering noise followed by the screams. Oh, skittering noise inside. You stack the coons in the back of their horse, except for one, which Susie carries on her shoulder. Head back to the water jail. Turn him in. Strippity hat gang. What happened to him? Had to run him with a giant spider. Giant spider of justice. Fortunately, his reward bolts gather explanation. So certainly is a bag of severed ears and teeth and such. Which gang is this? Take your word for it. Good job. Back to the cavern. I want to kill that spider. Poor chef is chained to a wall, and his eyes widen as he approaches. Hey, are you one of them? You here to rescue me? Sure. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hands in your shoulders and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. How you doing, Doug? Well, I've been chained to this dark cave for weeks, cooking for those skippity hat idiots. Sounds awful. Want to know the worst part? It's a perfect good oven, 8 feet to my right, and the shelf perfect good 8 ingredients, 8 feet to my left. What's
Worst part, this chain is only 4 feet long. That is awful. I know, right? I was fresh out of culinary school with my million meat idea. Now I can't find 4 shy of my dreams. That's the million meat idea. Promise not to steal the idea, right? I promise. Okay, then a new kind of sandwich. Or maybe a taco. It's a revolutionary thing. Not quite seem to fit the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of there's the sausage. The sausage made of the cheapest possible parts of the pig. And ground finally, as you can identify it. It's a severed long spit roll piece of fatty sausage. Best part, you name it. Right here. Call it a hot dog. Hot dog. What do you think? Sounds great. Good beef. Thanks. Not any of this matters, but get off this chain. There's no point in hanging around this empty cave making hot dogs for myself. As long as it's tasty. Set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant! Genius, Tara. Hot dogs for sale every day, every day. I'll make a mint. Any idea what I could have in a mint sausage mix? Driving along, you see some brained fuse sickening nearby a rock. Branded fuses sticking. Investigate more closely, see that somebody drove a hole into a rock and inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest and wandered without selling it off. Maybe they're just out of matches. Take the dynamite. Aims to make a cannonade. For cowardice. Climb up the watchtower and looks around. Nice view from up here. Use binoculars. Keep further. Cowardice people. Administration. Not really, I want details. Fine, you read one. No, another. Now you're just looking at the same ones you read before. What is wrong with you? Can't get enough. Was one receptionist, but now it's just the most appropriate thing to receive would be a free trip to the dump. Cherry grade whiskey. Oof. Got a shaker of saltpeter. Some circle goblins inside the tent. It's been a meth tent. Oh boy. Based on the papers and the anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you guess the desk could belong to Fort Cowardice nurse. Look at the papers. Papers mostly just boring medical records, dental, hey, what's the... Hey, wait. Looks like I'm some kind of importance. I keep rolling over my words. Look at the diagrams. Just a bunch of disgusting drawings sliced open on bodies. Coat soaked in blood. Sign is goblin word for toilet on it. That sign is toilet in goblin, but it makes pretty likely that Don's using this as a toilet. Oh, you can go in there. Someone's misfired. Set of marching orders directed from the Rifle Division, Fort Aldeck, north of Dirtwater, discovered in the application. Over here. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall. Read it. Record of the events of the expedition into the Shaggy Dog Cave in November 1887. It's recorded by Jim Plackwright. Nice pun. Having acquired through the various... okay, 1 minute, I gotta reread that. There's a plaque bolted in the cave wall. Having acquired through various and sundry means, a story which is interesting on its own right, but better off saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots whose preciously metals hidden in the infamous highwayman train robbery, the Black Hole Jr., in years before the cows came home. I, Jim Blackwright, often these three compatriots, these being Nathan Wynn, Circus Howard, and Douglas Watts. I set out to find the Shaky Dog Cave in the aftermath of treasure. Our equipment and the provisions consisted of 1 cart, a horse, bullets, and a horse, 2 bullets, 4 additional horses, 2 bridges, 2 shovels, a spade, a mining pick, a large pole, rope, a large basket of eggs, a well assortment of other trail features. Cookware, my own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, a shaggy dog of a butt for. Black Bolt from the cave. Traveling for 2 months a day in the southeast of a small town named Dirtwater. Largest settlement in the vicinity of the Shaky Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, 4 of us had named their local school. Each of the fear, except Cy, who wasn't satisfied with one. The barman provided our drinks as requested to withdraw a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us for a stand of witness, something really interesting. It's through when we had quite a few hours left to travel, politely declined and asked him for a few more of the Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he'd never been personally, but gave us a rough directions for to correlate nicely with the notes on the map. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered our dismay that there was unknown villain that tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing was but for the entire basket of eggs, apart from one that Doug had concealed within his pocket for safekeeping, We also discovered the dog absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Cy after drawing lots to share. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water, a trip as well, a replacement for buckboard, and heading into the open desert, the sun shone down mercilessly upon through the small solace. In fact, it would have been far more intolerable if we made it to the expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass through this trip, we resisted becoming dazed from all the heat. Inexcusable desert mirages, we exchanged stories for our youth, which we would not be retelling for years of reasons at length. However, I will relate to you there are 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during the trek through the desert. The first, other 2-3 houses the first one, when Nate noticed a glint in the sunlight from a metallic object, partly born in the sand. This was revealed to be the brass oil lamp, a foreign design and manufacture of a fortuitous still contained a quality of oil, deciding it might become handy to stash in the wagon with our other things. Our next encounter was a nomadic goblin tribesman who discovered and spoke excellent English and shared with us the destination, implied looking for a shaggy dog cave, which did not disclose for the reason of our journey. The goblin confirmed that he was aiming at the correct course, mentioning that only a short time early witnessed a large, shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight. Indeed, we continued on our way. Chapter book in here. Plaques bolted to the cave wall. Sometime later, we encountered a large adult hut occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men. Wild hair and long beards, they invented to the shelter of the heat. We gracefully accepted and introduced ourselves as hermits. It struck me as a particular, given the way the 2 of them, it felt as if it would be rude to question them at that point. Oh, finally you're in the cave. Discovering we had neglected the pack of torches attached to the lantern's light source to illuminate the cave. To illuminate the cave, we declared that indeed fortuitous and they discovered the antique oil lamp during his travels. He gave the brass quickly shine and let the wick perceived the snubber easily provided adequate amount of light. It's black golden. Oh my god. It headed to the cave further and encouraged the fact that the floor was even quite easy to traverse. There was no side of the passage. My cause become lost, despite the resolve and number of plaques to mark our progress. Though this cave is engraved with us, the tale of our journey, such as who discovered the cave, might be able to entertain and stifled by our story. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, and Doug took turns in the excavation, I compared the last on the floor of mentioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Cy's shovel struck the wooden surface of a hollow noise. Behold, the traditional style treasure on the whole, great excitement. The chest was locked by the ancient rusting of iron padlock, which broke easily in the stone of pickaxe. By opening slowly the flickering of the antique oil lamp stone brightly the jewels of shining precious metals. The promise of legends of Black Gold grew joyous. Over triumph, we loaded the chest in the wagon to get journey home. Thank you for reading this. May the own endeavors be successful. Oh, that was useless. essays, registration, blindly looking at aiming, just shooting at me. It's good. Let's see, fire a whole bunch of bullets at random targets. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe this info in this is too old. If I don't know, some travels passed through about 8 years ago. Oh yeah, that was a previous bartender. He, little chick he used to offer to show people was what got him fired eventually. The senator's wife was amused. Rummages around and find the old bar and blows the dust off the piano. 9 inches tall. Here, you can keep this piano as long as you don't ask me about the trick. Oh, sorry, the dots are all broken months ago. That's disappointing. Okay, next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. It's really spicy because it's literally a knife that kills people and asks. Who ask dumb questions? They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one. Just wander around a while. Well, if it isn't my saver, good old Tara, how to be yourself? Sign outside. Yeah, I had to change the name and try to find a trademark. Turns out there's already something called a hot dog. What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Anyway, a single letter removed and I'm in business. Thought so. Your it sounded much better. Thanks for the help, Tara. I'd offer you a free room in exchange. You've already got one. No worries, Lloyd. Nope, everything's right here. If you're looking for work, might as well go to the jailhouse. Wander a little bit more. Inductory Next Mix. Lucky book written in black ink, black pepper, and primer in arts of Southern West Necromancy, otherwise known as Next Mix. Seems like you're probably pretty interested. Sure you want to read it? And let's go for it. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words in the pages, but nevertheless you read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. You got the skill right in the skull. As you turn the last page of the book, it vanishes and poof. Spooky. Nice. Okay, buddy, I got your pepper. Okay, if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go and check the mail. I ordered a sauté knife. Sure thing. This will work a lot better than the hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's almost important. But it's the most important. I used to have a recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but I'm a jerk friend. Dave J stole it from me. He died and took his secret to the grave. Literally, I mean, he was buried in it. I'm gonna go dig his grave up. He's dead, so... Oh, man. Oh, okay. The Daveyard. It starts playing right now. Want to turn it on? Line up and crank the piano. It's ticking merrily. So merry, so tickly. Yeah. The Daveyard. Garbage bag. I'm surprised to find it all in the pudding. It's not just pudding, it's pudding in butter oil. Who would do this? You finally managed to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve the sopping wet. The bottom, you will unclog and dry it off in a nearby ditch if you're worth it. Save secret recipe. Oh boy, free lunch. Here lies Dave G. He was looking for the sky to save him, but he couldn't sky. Feller from 40 angry bears. Oh, God. I can just do this forever. Sure, I'll grind experience here for a little bit. I don't mind. Open the necromantic journal and examine the information you collected so far. You find a recent delivery rogues weapon from more closely. There's a surcharge delivery past Boulder Pass. That means Necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountain. Check it out. Looks like everything you got so far. I have no idea what any of it does. As soon as you do, explain it to you. Oh, okay then. Mostly scabs do. Oh, nice. Pile of loose boards. Pull out a punch it. Nice. And we're off. Woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures the goods she's got for sale. Take a look. Length rope. The bookshelf contains like 90 copies of Johnny Trim. There's something weird about that, though. It's neatly organized. Makes it look kind of like the guy's hiding something. Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope with receipts. About half of them for a shop called the Silver Platter. It was crooked. The silversmith who was selling cheap fakes. Oh well. He's gone now. It's the most likely his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. And write down the location of the shop. That'll come in handy. Oh, there's a spit jar. Okay. Spittoon at least looks like a spittoon, though it's next to a bed. Might actually be a bedpan. What, really? I mean, it's just a spittoon. It's not that bad, but it might be a bedpan. There's always way worse. I feel that maybe you're getting what I'm saying. I'm talking about the object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk outside. Best you can just hope for, maybe the only thing to spit in the nightmare. Are you listening to me? You're skimming for the past text. Bedpan. Bedpan. Okay, fine. Have it your way. In a filthy, disgusting way. Turns out there's probably nothing in the bedpan. Probably in the spittoon. Nothing filling, rotting around brown spit. What's wrong with you? Oh my god. Okay, you plunge your hand into the wrist. Makes a gloop sound. If congealing toxins previously keeping you a dire smell or relative check, now you're choking on miasma of the oily, bitterly chaw stink. You know you're going to be feeling about this puke? How do you get the way back to the near corners of your mouth? You metallic tang in the root of your tongue and like you're sucking on a corroded old penny. Just tell me what I found already. Found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Happy? I bet you're going to be putting that even with washing it first. Give it a revolting brooch. Let's head to Fort Cowardice, because there's a tower over there. Yeah, growing noise, and then I'll ride back to Dirt Water. Brother, you can't just keep your legs, can you? Just kind of fucked permanently. Probably $4 fine rate. Get good bags. go to the store real quick. Okay, time to head to the new area, I guess. Please be quiet. He was playing with his watch. I borrowed it from the gal who runs the store down the south of here, named Button Willow Button McSomething. I know that store. Yep, real nice store, real nice watch. Goes back to fiddling with his watch. Something to track way, but she's an expert. What's that? He approached the beguiled-looking man with glasses. Howdy there. Who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being a charitable, I'd say to filler wearing a white hat, the foreman. He points to the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, he smiles. Well, I'd say the paperback idiot over there and Sir White Hat I fell looking at before. Hi there, you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I could do to help. You wanted to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge and magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. Like an opportunity arose in the magnificent this rail line and jumped on it and shot. But you know what I learned? What was that? Organizing, building, running one of these operations? The most amazing pain in the ass you've ever imagined. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Name's Shmee. I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, sure, it didn't seem like a giant pile of rocks blocking your path. The souvenirs say they ain't a suitable mountain pass, so can't reroute at all. We've had a mountain months to take. Any ideas? Well, in my calculations, it could be dynamite, clear without too much trouble. Problem is, taking a lot of dynamite, a whole year's worth. I figure do something to keep that much on hand in emergencies. Just got picking the goblins, stole it in the sneaky little varmints. All right, I'll get it back. Glad to hear the goblins are holed up in the Gunston Gulch. Now, it's a real place, though. You might want to spend some time getting to lay the land, holding your fights, because before you head there, especially if you want to go out guns blazing. You don't need specific dynamite, though. Honey will lay your hands on it. Be fine as long as there's enough of it. to do with this cow if you want to explore this area. It has the name Curly Buttfield, Legend of the Curly Meats, but maybe the outhouse is worth investigating. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door, you find a map scratched inside of it. It appears to lead right to a whole ridge mine just west of here, where you are right now. There's an insert map of the mine itself, the big old X scrawled on it. Curious. To your horror, you see there's a single cow in a battlefield. There you heard now untangled with infernal cow spirits and still. Not dangerous this morning. Walk among them. Ah, infinite XP farm. Oh god, they're getting more. Okay. I can always come back later and do more grinding. This rose lacquer here must have been used for storing personal effects. The fellas who used to work the mine. The first one's labeled Elsri WM. Doesn't have a lock on it. Label on the second one's covered in some kind of light glue. The third one's labeled loose bin. Continuing with one of mining helmet. All the meats. Spiral makes me feel queasy. Bleeding. One bit. Just a ghost one then. Well, we can get out of here now. Okay. Okay, there was that, and then... Look at the snake spring. You find a flyer from the dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges. Oh, wait. That is a mighty fine hole of snakes. Another place to do infinite farming at. A lot of dynamite. A lot of dynamite. I can't harvest it. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. Right. That's my first skull. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! What's wrong, sister? They came back and took it all. They couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down there. Okay, what happened? Holy relics of the saints just slumbered up in the catacombs and look at them, took them back. Wow. I don't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me and try to stop me. The cathedral will be here any minute. What am I going to do? I start, take a deep breath and calm down. Okay, what's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Tara. What's this about the saints? Our mission's a mission to protect 3 sacred relics, and I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento She knows the ruler. She keeps touching her sleeve. No, they don't. Okay, sorry. So what happens? The saints, oh, it's so terrible, so horrible. They came to life somehow and look at the catacombs, all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy, but to say they nearly fainted. Look, like they were relics? Yes, they were recovered from the cathedral. It'd be so much terrible. How much time is there? Oh, actually, he's been months overdue, so probably not all that urgent, but still. All right, I'll get him back for you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. We're gonna have to fight to get through the relics back, because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably, but black magic brought him to life, so there's super blasphemous, right? So even evens out. Oh dear, the cathedral's gonna want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you gotta do, I suppose. Good luck down there. Somebody curious. Okay, that hurts. He just squeezes the lever. Sounds like gibberish, though, really creepy gibberish. Brings you in, doesn't seem right. Sounds like gibberish. Creepy gibberish. Creepy whispering stone. Fight. Structure decorative. This is a Plesso de Santo. Here lies Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept to rise to the heaven, but he was so heavy he just kind of flopped around a bunch. Had to inter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. You grunt and strain the force of the heavy sarcophagus lid open. The skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge! Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Wake him up. It's some kind of dark ritual. Stuff looks like it was abandoned weeks ago. Pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly. Fight. You up at the very last minute, the bones fly apart again. Seems like you were close to making them angry. Brass. Hey, now I got a skull. Here lies Santa Cordelia. She was drawn and quartered by her heretics, then quartered and had her head was beheaded. And dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body back together. Just bones. Here lies Saint Pope, who was excommunicated for imprisonment of a pope in some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to unbeautify him. I am Pope! Seriously, I am the Pope! Saint Pope stands beneficially behind the dais. He just appears to be doing the Pope gestures and ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on his nerves. Insulting. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, but a sailor's mother is ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. He looks at you, finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Fight him. Whoa there. That's so quick. Oh, okay, it's not, okay, let's see. What says that? You recovered all the relics. Oh, praise be, thank you. I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though they don't have much but these boots. They fit you. Carefully to the stone. Over the course of a few minutes, whispers revolve in comprehensible English. The stone, and it was whispering, turns into a pretty boring, mostly about trivia about the genealogy of Tennessee, meaningless to you. Unless you're planning on a spelunking trip soon. Well, at least you have an understanding the accent now. Appalachian skull whispering. Time to head back to Dirtwater. Okay. Went there, went there. Go to the old military base. You walk into the military and find 5 bandits lounging around a big old pile of half-made hats. That's law, skedaddle! It's the law, skedaddle! The bandits scatter near the cockroaches and shutter themselves behind different doors. Guess you'll have to wrangle them individually. You don't want to give a quality about one-liners around here. You don't need multiple. Use a middle one. Oh god, it's gonna repeat it over and over again. There's apparently a demo model for the piano player's showroom. It's only got 3 songs, and all the children's versions traditional songs. Recently intervened in public domain. They're all set up in the first few seconds on a loop. People who worked here must have hated it. What song would she have to dial into? More brims. Are any of the brims off? I see, it's the only one without an indent. He's the sleeping one. Several years worth of hat magazines and hat trend hats and today's hat affair. Where'd you find that old millinery? Yep. Of course, you know where the bandits would be. A lot harder to find if they didn't keep them thematic hideouts for some reason. Anyways, here's your reward. Any binoculars? As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profound and awe the terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. Can't even imagine how they got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it a two-headed normal-sized horse acting collaboratively? They should have sent a police. Yeah, they should have. Yeah, they should have. Off to the side of the trail, you see an old man struggling to a rope untied from the fence post. Doing your advanced powers of observation, you imitate the knowledge of your topology sciences and quick work of the knot and send the old feller on his way. It's related you have noticed that the other end of the rope was tied to a man's leg, and there was a sign nailed to the fence post reading, "Incorrigible thief, do not untie." Oh well. Knapsack has taken abuse recently. Its contents are trash, being stomped on by a pot of meat. You've noticed that the knapsack is a knife. This tent is a real mess. It looks like it was trampled by a whole herd of cows or something odd about it there. The campsite has been thoroughly stomped on. So I'm a bit serious about this fire safety. Follow the cow tracks for hundreds of yards or so, which is stop sipping. There seems to be anything of interest about it. A burly, grizzled man in leather, well, everything is busy peeling up the skin of a no-good recognizable animal. He looks up at you and growls, brandishing his skinning knife, and says, "Bother me, you'll be next." Yeah, I got it. Show him your skinning knife. That knife says this. Don't be stupid. They're both knives. So you're a skinner too, eh? Well, not professionally or anything. It's a hobby, I guess. All right, come on over. Watch close. I'll show you a couple tricks. You don't really understand the tricks, and they usually result in getting some free skins if you're happy. No entry. A bar. Rent jail. Real jail. Non-fake horse sales, genuine TNT and sandwiches. Town hall for an actual town. Man looks distraught. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Did you look near the bar? A good idea, I'll look there. Duck in an house to plan your next move. While you're pondering, you notice something weird. The back door. Sneak through the back door. Doesn't feel safe at all. This back of the jail turns out just to be a flat pile of wood like a theatrical set. The ropes are holding up, and this thing doesn't look very strong. You could knock it over pretty easy, but you should probably hold off at the right moment. there. Maybe we should put him in front of the jail and then cut the rope. Okay, so... Come on, go where I want you to. There we go. Now we got him. Take him to jail. All in a day's work. The silver platter. Howdy, what can I do you for? Well, you seem to have a menu. A menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? No, I'm a silver platter. A plate. A silver plater. I'm a plate. What's got the silver, you know? Oh, I thought your sign was... Never mind. A man grins, revealing a full set of plated teeth. So, what do you need plated? What are my options? I could plate your hat you're wearing. People say silver has got more than... You hand him over your hat, and it's time he hands back a shining and gleaming. What else can you plate? Revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth. What other options? I could plate your melee weapon. What you're using will do more damage that way. Do something else. Yep. Actually, never mind. Fort all dead. You quickly reach for the sky, clown. You quickly turn around and see a grizzled-looking black clothes, except his hat is white. Brightly colored spots. Looks like he's pointing a gun at you. Who are you calling clown, jerk? It's true. I don't have clown makeup on. I don't know what you even talk about. You mean, you may be no clown, but you're a fool if you think I'll accept your insults. Bring it on, Chuckles. Fort all dead. Map of the region. Take a little model of the region. Six. Beetle. I don't know what I expected. There's also an evil-looking leather cryptic note by Lee Lines. It seems you've been raided in one of the Necromancer's cultists. He has several others with the remaining dead soldiers here. They fear that all the best undead army will be a literal undead army. And the Hedge plan came to raise the officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entries suggest the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning some station, reporting back to the Necromancer. But the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. stupid healing items, though. Okay. Lazy Dude Ranch. Oh, nice. Howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies, cared by. What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted by a guy without an interference of human hands. So weeds, or that's a derogatory term coming from a man, but yeah, basically. Hey, groovy, thanks. Hey, yeah, howdy, man, what's happening? Yeah, I wonder what's wondering. Oh, not much, I just moved a little patch of land to grow crops. Decided it's more natural just to let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier, too. Right, man, neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this my friend made it. I forgot which one. What do you take for it? Well, I've been thinking about trying them in a new style. Maybe like one of those hats the armorers guys used to wear, like back in the day. Like, it's kind of an ironic statement, man. It's the old fort over yonder. That way, I'll swap if you find one of those, man. Nice, man. Barter's like commerce, man. Except natural. Can you dig it? I'm Luis Lathrop. That's long face, Luis. Oh, geez. Basically, I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm, and dang things, just all these weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions. I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't gotten any meat. Any other prospects to go anywhere. I mean, the dandelions are terrible. Better eating dirt. Such a mess. How'd you get up in this predicament? I headed up in my graduating baking school and fell off in these two, basically taking a big game about natural gains. The fool I was, didn't realize they were actually interested in just getting silly loco weed, not doing any work. So you're looking for work. Gosh, yes, desperately. If only I had a trade. I know how to bake, though. You know somewhere that could hire a baker? Heck, I'd be unpaid. Don't, sorry. Shucks. Well, please let me know. As the hand touches the doorknob. Oh no, you feel the lady of your shift. Miss Velasquez is going to be so mad she might literally bite your head off. Okay, well, not literally, probably. You clock in, hurried up, and put on a bright green overalls, and Miss Velasquez predicted is furious. Late again? You better stop taking this job for granted. You think you're going to find a place in a nice dormitory, a reasonably priced store company like ours elsewhere? With your skills high, you'll be able to shift today. Go, Buster, get to work on your pickle hopping duty. Pickle hopper duty runs ragged, always like keeping hoppers filled, but keep the constant flow down and shoots means you're constantly in near sprint because you have managed to cute shuts all the levels equal. Even you get uneven pickle levels. Miss Glass knows nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack full of arcane and minimum go. Damn it, damn it, damn it. At the end of the first 6 hours of your shift, you get a brief break. You cram stale cheese into your mouth for a while Miss Velasquez glares at you with pocket watch, counting down your 3 minutes into the second. Break's over, second shift, now get to work. Salt tank, now! Oh god. Messaging to the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it's still never-ending tension. The brine concoction has to be constantly monitored to keep the very specific measurement, which releases constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze, and the salt and dust fills the room. If anything in this place kills you, it's probably going to be the salt tank duty and lung nasty business. Cough on your own time, and you got the sanity back to normal. It's supposed to be the 967 parts per thousand. How hard is that to remember? 976, idiot. You get another 180-second break before your third shift, and you spend the most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water, but you heard the rumor about it considering. Break's over, get to the boiler. Boiler duty means to shovel coal in the furnace. The furnace runs like a giant tank of boiling vinegar. It stings in here. You try to work your eyes close, makes venous streams of drop any coal on the floor. Or maybe the temperature gets too low, or too high, or just not protected for any reason. At least you used to smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. 190 degrees, idiot! 190 degrees! You are 190 degrees! What do you think you're paying for? You don't really miss your sense of smell, or the coughing and the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. With the grass, you finally snap out of a horrible hallucination and possession. What the hell? It's just a sting of vinegar, vapor in your eyes. There's pickle factory. Right there, partner? Can't sleep, can't sleep, can't sleep. Okay, you gotta go do this right. little weird. You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. It's basically nobody around for miles. There's a rodeo clown manning a ticket booth. Well, he hasn't actually been on rodeo since the cows came home. Guess he's just a clown. Ugh, clowns. Hey, here. The fellows have put the right to fend him off. So creepy. They're creepy. It's a little why my uncle would give me nightmares and old stories about them. I was sure you mean the old tales about the demon cows and demon clowns fighting all down in hell. Yeah, like the rodeo clowns dress up because of the rodeos or reenactments of those battles and became a traditional thing. I mean, remember the stories about your youngin' self. I ain't thought about that in decades. Don't be feeling your britches, though. The clowns are just fellas in makeup. Welcome to Barnaby's Bob's Perfume, normal traveling circus. Sideshow, sir. Can I help you? I'd like to see the circus, please. You came to the right place, then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. And presuming you can sell me one? It will be 5,000 meats. Say what? Does that seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, the price is real steal. That's so expensive. Well, now, it's no pawn dog traveling circus. They've got rides, games, food, amazing demonstrations, knife-throwing skills, but none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Look, I'll drop the act. You know who I am, don't you? Should I? Tara Losa, Bureau Traveling Entertainment Inspections Bureau. That's not a thing? Is that a thing? It's a thing. It's a thing, a very serious thing, and you should be. Ticket prices won't be encouraging note in my report. Oh, hold off there, Chief. I was just joshing you. Come on now, don't close the clowns down. So what's the actual fee? 500 meat. Alright, that'll do. Let me just stamp your hand for free entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. Or my partner. Pardons. Get in free. Thanks. You stroll in a circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs here. You find more of the entertainingly deserted. There aren't more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself. There's a bunch of clowns around working the booths, so it's more of clowns than customers. It's a little unsettling, but lines aren't very long. Merry-go-round has dirty canvas tarp over it. Sign says condemned. Until further notice, we'd encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. Clown crosses his arms with approach to the stage. Show wait till later. When? Later. I know, but when exactly later? Well now, fellow, would you like to think of a customer with a sharp eye and a quick and see one? How'd you like to test your skills against the game of dexterity? What's the game? Well, the wall behind me is a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons with 10 for 10 meat. I'll loan you a cheap and accurate pistol and plenty made ammunition. Do your goal is to pop all the balloons you can before the pistol stops working. That is an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making it challenging sounding exactly as difficult as it is makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. What's the prize? I took it to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which was otherwise sold out. So, rare chance, my friend. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Good luck. Shoot the balloons under the pistol jams. You managed to pop a few balloons, not very many. Clown nods. Yep, that's average. Not enough to win the prize, though. Sorry. Carefully aim to pop all the rounds of the balloons as long as you can to hold the gun together. Hey, not bad, not bad, not bad at all. The goons are the grand prize. It'll be worth a little something. He gives you a toy stuffed cat. What's the game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I'll show you all the faces and then throw them around. In playing cards, I guess you've got to guess the cards to pick you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. I can memorize the deck of cards and faster, more powerful to you. Or you've got to touch the magic in it. You want to try reading my mind? I'm too just a bit of a deep. Gonna give it a shot. You okay, kid? Did you lose your pins? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? Nope, but I'll keep my eye on it. What does it look like? A shiny steel on a little chain. Well, howdy there, fella. Looks like a game of challenge of strength, if you don't mind me saying, but you might prefer the other games if you care to try luck. Now, certainly won't stop you. Simple as can be. Howdy there, fella. Interested in a toy balloon? How much are they? For you, it's just 30 meats. What colors do you have? Oh, we'll take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float like that? Why, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float round here. Ho ho. Of course. Anything else you get it for? Can you tell me more about your circus? Really? It's more of a carnival, but it's not to split hairs. Ho ho. What would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? Haven't decided yet. That's why we sat down here somewhere more rural. Keeps things really quiet. Scout around, get a lay of the land. Oh. Where'd you travel from? Previous interesting. Is your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwestish. A little hole up in the ground. Come place. Would have heard of it. Oh. Why is everyone working here a clown? It's traditional. When what do you call it? Rodeo stopped being a put on. The rodeo clowns got other jobs and circuses and carnivals over the years have just become the normal thing. Carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you know. Say ho ho. Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss of a real famous showman, though. He's not surprised you wouldn't be heard of him around here. Ho ho. He's got an eye for a hawk, a real whiz with those knives. You don't miss the show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. Okay, I'll see you around, clown. Catch you later, alligator. Howdy, fella. Can I interest you in a wondrous and mysterious delight, some sideshow? What do y'all have in there? Secrets, mysteries, too weird to be disturbing. We just delight a day. Freaks, not just freaks, gosh. How much does it cost? For you, 300 meats. And for everyone else, 300 meats. Okay, then. You won't be disappointed, and even if you are disappointed, no refunds. The sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things, looking like all the sideshows are. A few lanterns hang from the ceiling, casting flickering sideshows all around, making everything look a little more eerie. A clown hanging around him, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods as you enter. Come on in, take your time, have a good look around. Just remember, no touching. You lean a little closer and inspect the jars. Mostly contain malformed and mutated animals. Picked from formaldehyde, 3-headed kittens, a ferret and a weasel, 8 eyes, twisted Mobius loop, and a snake. Without a head or a tail, weird, crazy stuff. On shelf, there's devoted huge, close, pale grubs, fat, furulous white worms, size of a sweet potato. The other one is end larger and closer look. The pasty white face is painted in little blue triangles all over the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash on the mouth, and they are lipstick. Black eyes flash, and then suddenly the thrashes in the jar, spitting in the face, stretching and revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back and cry and shout, "Yeah! Got you pretty good there, buddy." Well, what was that? It ain't real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and all parts and such. Got a little electromagnet under the shelf to move with. Takes a little plush button gizmo in the pocket and shows you. Should have seen your face when you jumped out of your boots. Several shelves full of white eggs, painted in neat patterns and colorful shapes. Small placed pin in the other one, shelves say clown eggs, and the other circumstances continue. Traditional for each clown to paint whatever shows make a pattern in the eggshell. These clown eggs are unachieved for the future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern and reached between used considerably extremely small taboo, where a clown's face. It must be the eggs for the clowns to work in the circus to recognize a few of them. Like the clown here at the sideshow tent and the ticket seller clown up front. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is where I'm going to call it for now. I hope you all enjoyed the show, and I hope you all enjoyed your time. I certainly did. I will see you all in the next one. Until then, ta-ta. I'm Terra Cactus.